I'm here to talk about the features coming up in CloseCall 0.49.0. In the early access release, you got the diode iron flux and the Born GT, both that were originally supposed to have relevant features like the electric engines and the twin turbos. So what we did was add those features in. I'm going to show you what we did. So go in here. You see this car is the old truck, just combustion. You can see we added the engine system, the combustion and electric. It's all listed there. You could also notice that torque has now the peak RPM to get an idea of where the power is on the car. We also see that the drive ratio is now moved from torque to trans drive. Now if we go to this car, you could see that this car is really a twin turbo, but it does not say that, so let's go in there and change that. As you can see, once you go into engines, it's separated combustion and electric. Go to turbochargers, select slots, and add a turbo. So let's go to this one. Currently, they do not separate the different sizes, but these are all different sizes, and they affect where the RPM is, the peak RPM. As you can see, the RPM changes, the peak RPM changes, depending on which size. The levels determine the power of the turbo. But you can see we can get a twin turbo setup. We can also go even more and get 3. But let's just pick those for now. You could also get a supercharger as well. Superchargers now have a distinct whine. And here I have a quad turbo supercharger setup. When you have more than 2 turbochargers, the game will give you an extra blow-off valve. So you'll hear 2 different distinct blow-off sounds. To have everything work, we needed to modify the original RCC, which is an asset for vehicle physics. We had to create new curve generation for the torque to include both combustion and electric. And what it does is combine them into one for the actual game to use to calculate the amount of torque. And if you notice here, you can see that the peak pretty much is the ratio between min and max of where the peak of the engine performance is. This is determined by the engine block and your turbocharger setup. Thanks for watching our development video. If you would like to keep up with our development, please subscribe and like the video. Thanks for watching. If you would like to help with development or give us feedback on anything, please join our Discord and send us a message.